Hey everybody, Tim Brahim with Performance Experts Coaching and the 360 Experience podcast with another business and life tip for you. And I have a question for you. It's a quiz. What's more important, the first impression or the last? The answer is both. Both are important. I mean, you certainly want to make a very good first impression if you ever want to have an opportunity to work with that real estate agent, that accountant, that financial planner, or that consumer on their loan financing. But what most people don't focus on is the last impression. They kind of limp into the finish line in a very unimpressive way, and they completely ruin all the hard work that they did for the first 90% of the race, and then they trip across the finish line. Now, let's talk about that last impression and how to set ourselves up for success. Now, you got to be doing a post-closing call with your borrowers. Whether it be you or somebody else on your team, somebody needs to, after the dust is settled, after their moving vans are unpacked, 2 weeks later, you give them a call. You congratulate them. You ask them how they're doing. You ask them if they have any questions that you can answer for them at this time, and you remind them of the role that you're going to be playing going forward in their life. Okay, so I want to make sure that I remind you that I'm going to be managing your debt for you on an ongoing basis. I also want to be a conduit for you to other areas of finance because I am very fortunate to be connected with great accountants, great financial planners, great insurance agents, etc. So I want you to be thinking of me when you have a need in any of those areas because I'm happy to make an outstanding referral on your behalf to somebody else that can help you. Now, I also want you to ask them this question. And this is a question that I asked every single one of my clients that closed for about 6 or 7 years with me when I'd call them. What would you have liked to have had happen differently during this process? I'd like you to think about what we could have done better, that we didn't exceed your expectations or at least meet your expectations. And then often what I would hear, 80, 90% of the time would be, oh no, you guys are fantastic. Thank you so much. I understand. Thank you. I'm really grateful to hear that. I'm going to pass that along to my team, but I'd really like you to think for a minute. What could we have improved upon? Because if you were to come back and work with us again, I would like the experience the next time to be even better than this experience. If you were to be kind enough to refer a friend or a family member to me, which we would greatly appreciate, I would want to make sure that we make you look good. And the only way we're going to continue to get better at what we do to be able to serve our customers going forward is to have you, people like you, tell us based upon your experience what we could have done a better job of. Now, think about how impressive that is. You just got paid. Most people don't make that phone call at all, not even to congratulate them. Most cases, you just don't ever even hear from your originator again until they want another paycheck when rates drop. But I'm not going to make that mistake. I'm going to ask you to tell me what we could have done better because the last impression I want them to have is, wow, like he or she really cares. He or she's really trying to get better. He or she would like to work with some of my friends and family members, and they deserve it because of that call. Please make sure that you are subscribing to the 360 Experience podcast. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you found this to be helpful.